How do you know what to look for when it comes to abuse and narcissism? How do you know that the person is truthful in what they say and won't do something that will cause you harm or separate you from your family and friends? There is one simple answer. You take time in getting to know someone very well before you become intimate with this person. It sounds like a simple solution to a huge problem that a lot of people walk into and don't consider taking time in getting to know the person that they are with. When you choose to rush into things, in the end, you have a higher chance of the situation not working out. If you're unclear of what type of signs to look for, here are a few things to keep in mind. Mental abuse. During the dating process, the narcissistic person will be very insecure. You will hear them say a lot of "I know" type of statements. You will be accused of not spending enough time with them. And when you do spend time with them, you are in a huge fight most of the time. Very rarely will these moments be pleasant. You will be lied to about your friends and family. The person will tell you things like, "I know you're cheating on me. I know you don't want to be around me. I know your parents and your friends are lying to you about me. I know that you don't want to be around me. I know you were with someone else instead of me." If you are hearing these type of statements, note that these are deliberately being said to you by a narcissistic person. This is to deliberately make you question your own thoughts, intentionally confusing you of what you know you are not doing. This is a complete deliverance on their part. They try to intentionally confuse you so you don't trust your own judgment and your own thought process. They want to shift the narrative so that you are consistently questioning yourself on what is true and what is false. The narcissistic person may also say things like, "I had never had sex with them. That person raped me. I was cheated on in my last relationship. It's all the other person's fault when they were always mean to me. I did nothing wrong. Every relationship I had, I was cheated on." You will hear them say these things like this: "It's always your fault or someone else's fault for the actions that has happened and the situations that's occurred." Some of the other statements that a narcissist could make to you is that they will blame you and tell you it is your fault that they are not going to work for that day. Because you have caused them to be so upset, it's always your fault that you upset them. Some of the other mental abuse traits that a narcissistic person will display is consistently putting you down and laughing. You may not think that they are actually making fun of you, but they do on purpose. If you're dating a guy and you are a girl, they may use the words "woman" instead of something else. Or they may deliberately insult you and then laugh. Some of the lies you may notice that they may tell you is that people in your family are saying that they hate them, that your family and friends are saying that they are not welcome at the dinner table or in their home, that your friends and siblings are hitting on them, and that everybody wants to be with them. The narcissistic person does this intentionally to play with your head. They do this because their ultimate goal is to separate you from your friends and family so that they can have more control over you and what you do. They will use words, phrases, and sentences to deliberately tear you down, question your own mind, thoughts, and your own feelings on things. They deliberately separate you from everyone around you so that their true colors are not being discovered. They put you under an illusion that they want to take care of you and that they will be there for you while they are deliberately separating you from everyone in your life. Understand that these people are coming from a place of their own insecurities and abuse that they have not dealt with. They look for somebody that they can control on purpose so that they feel as if they have power. They have lost their own power due to the abuse that they have had when they were growing up. These are just some examples of what narcissism looks like. This is all a game for them. Anyone that they can find with low self-esteem that's worse than theirs, they will take advantage of you. They will use you, they will abuse you, and they won't care what happens to you in the end. They will deliberately play the victim as well, because these type of people never take ownership for anything that they are doing wrong. This is a shift blame on purpose because they will not admit to any wrongdoings. It's the type of attitude of I'm going to get you before you can get me. They will keep you close so they can continue to verbally, mentally, emotionally, and sometimes sexually attack you, so that way they can keep you within a small distance in order to control you. After they are done putting you down, their apologies are not real apologies. They're usually good at gifting you something to make up for their bad behavior. All this is more manipulation. It's a tactic that they use to keep you close. This makes it look like they are apologizing to you, but in reality, they're not. Them buying you something is not them saying they're sorry. It's also common with a narcissist that when they are in the room or they are around or near you, that you feel as if you cannot say or do anything that would upset them, because you know deep down that if they are upset, you will feel the wrath that they will enforce on you by what they say and what they do, how they treat you, and putting you down. All of this is mental abuse. You don't deserve it, and what they are dishing out isn't right. Keep in mind they don't care, because if they did, they wouldn't have the need to deliberately put you down, deliberately try to confuse you, and intentionally lie to you so that they are always looking as if they are on a pedestal. These relationships are never ending because the abuse never stops. Choosing to stay with anyone who talks to you this way, who treats you this way, who is putting you down, will not stop. I have personally seen these people that are abusers continue to abuse their wives until they pass on. It's not worth having your whole life being taken from you just because they want to feel better about themselves. Appreciate you listening. I hope this advice helps you. If you like what you hear, like, subscribe, and until next time.